nations that's joining us today? No, not good enough. Do you want to know the 17 nations that is going to be played this year? That's right, remember. So attention all me, we're going to focus our attention for the matchup of the players that will be taking this court. Here we go in alphabetical orders. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together and welcome the first team from down south under, Team Australia. Team Australia will feature both for the boys and girls team. The boys team has fought in the qualifying draw earlier on to make themselves qualify for the main draw together with the girls team as well. Second team to take the place will be from China. Please make some noise for Team China, making their way onto the court, also having both boys and girls team coming into this championship.
欢迎中国队来到马来西亚。
Second, the next team to take their place is Chinese Taipei. It's like that we're beginning for Chinese Taipei. We skip that, then we're going to move on to team from Japan. A big round of applause for the land of the rising sun, Japan, as they take their march in onto center court. As both teams are qualifying in the main draw, so they will be kicking off the first match, by the way. So Malaysia and Yokoso, Team Japan. Followed right behind Team Japan, let's give a big round of applause to Team Kazakhstan. Team Kazakhstan has been with us since the very first year, and they as well will feature both the boys and girls team. Not losing their presence here this year, so we welcome them to Malaysia as well. Marching really proudly with their nation flag leading the way. Here we go. Next team to take their place is Team from Korea. A lot of fans for Team Korea in the stands, I can see. So Team Korea will feature the boys team only for this year. 안녕하세요, Team Korea. Also closing right behind is Team from Kyrgyzstan. Big noise for Team Kyrgyzstan. One of the teams to look out for because they will definitely put on a fight in their first match to try and seal the win to begin their campaign. All right behind them, let's welcome Team from Maldives. As Team Maldives takes their spot in the marching of this arena, Team Maldives coming into this tournament ranked 13th in total points on the 3x3 accumulation point system. So welcome Team Maldives to Malaysia. Let's give a thunderous applause to Team from Mongolia. So Team Mongolia also featuring two teams this year, the boys and the girls. So you can see they're really tall in height. If I stand beside them, I'm going to look like a midget. So Team Mongolia, ladies and gentlemen, second ranking in points accumulation coming into this championship. Make some noise for the defending champion, New Zealand. Currently in third ranking for total point accumulation in this 3x3 system. The boys and the girls team takes their march down center court from New Zealand, trying to defend their title from last year's championship run. Here we go. Another team from the Pacific, please welcome Team from Philippines. Philippines with a gold team, one boy and one girl team takes their spot at the center court. Mga kayang datang sa Malaysia, the Team Philippines. Following closely behind Team Philippines will be the team from Sri Lanka. Make some noise for Team Sri Lanka. national anthem of the host nation. So we would like to invite all of the audience, supporters, working staff, please be on your feet as we will sing the national anthem, and we have invite all the players to about turn and face the nation flag of Malaysia. If you have a headdress on or sunglasses on, please remove it.
The name at the back of his jersey there, Sri Lanka and Mongolia in white and Sri Lanka in all red in this match. The stage is all set for the second match this afternoon between Mongolia and Sri Lanka. Mongolia, for the record, third place last year in this very tournament after defeating Qatar 21-12.
Right now we're about to witness the men's game for Pool B. Mongolia versus Sri Lanka. And we will follow up with another game from the women's category here on main court from Pool A. China will face host nation Malaysia.
So here we go between Mongolia and Sri Lanka. And Shihan for Sri Lanka will start the match. Kaldin dribbles, last possession, soon enough to Mongolia. Here's the number 5, Sharaf Jam, and a good pass there towards Usuk Bayar. He's wearing the headband of Usuk Bayar, lost the ball. And Sri Lanka making a move, Fernando. With the first point scored by Fernando. Unintentional push there by number 1 Sri Lanka Kaldin on Sharaf Jam of Mongolia. And it's Mongolia now with a Baktukyak Azaya with a shot. Couldn't find a basket there. Sri Lanka, Shihan making his move. Lost the ball. Good challenge there from Sharaf Jam. The ball has been given to Mongolia as they look for the first point here in this match against Sri Lanka. And the attempt by Azaya, not quite finding the intended target from the number 7 Mongolia, Azaya Baktukyak. And here comes Mongolia with Sri Lanka with a shot, the attempt from Disura. And back to Mongolia, Sharaf Jam here, number 5. The lanky player with Sukbaya. Still couldn't find a basket, and the whistle has gone from the umpire. The attempt made tussling for possession right under the hoop. And it's a free throw that has been given to Mongolia. With a keen odd Sharaf Jam, number 5. The opportunity to draw level for Mongolia here. Not quite from Sharaf Jam. They will have this next opportunity from Azaya. Still that 1 point separating the two teams, scored by Shihan of Sri Lanka. Number 3 is Lakva Avimet. Baktukyak Azaya, the shot, Azaya. Nicely done, 2 pointers from Azaya. And the attempt from Kaldin to pass the ball towards Disura. Didn't quite work as planned. And it's gone to Mongolia currently, taking a lead of 2-1 here over Sri Lanka. Once more, the attempt for the 2 pointers. They will have the next opportunity here. And number 7, Azaya, made no mistake, making full use of the opportunity given to him. 3-1 here over Sri Lanka for Mongolia. Back onto the court for Shihan, taking the place of Disura. Baktukyak Azaya. Oh, Sharaf Jam just missing the target. What a miss sitter there, but well done by Usuk Baya. Scoring point number 4 for Mongolia. Next opportunity here for Mongolia with Sarabjam, number 5. Facing Fernando. And here comes Mongolia with Usukbaya. Making full use the advantage in height for Usukbaya. Point number 5. Courtesy of this man, Usukbaya. He has the ball once more. A long pass, looking for 2-pointers, but Usukbaya. And here comes the Sharafjat. Usukbaya tussling for the ball once more, being kept possession by Sharafjat. Nicely done. A slam dunk by Equinor, the Sharafjat. 6-1 here. A good lead over Sri Lanka. Shot clock over 12 seconds. The players have got to be mindful of the time limit that they are facing. Race against the clock here. Sharafjam facing Fernando. Sharafjam goes for 2-pointers. Nailed it. Nicely done by Sharafjam. 8-1, the lead over Sri Lanka. Final attempt there from Fernando. But he was fouled, and there will be an opportunity here for Shihan to add to their currently 1 point. Shihan, no mistake there. Second point for Sri Lanka. Usukbaya couldn't find a basket. Shihan to Hakim of Sri Lanka. Tries to dribble the ball. Now being pressurized by Usukbaya. Timeout. The first timeout call in this match. A 6-point lead over Sri Lanka by Mongolia currently.
Right here in this first timeout. This game will take place on the main court. Will be from Hong for the women's category. China versus
With about 3 minutes 20 seconds played in this match. And back onto the court. No time to be wasted. Fast-paced actions all happening here in the FIBA 3x3 Under 18 Asia Cup in Malaysia. And you're watching the live stream here from House of Champions in Jamin Mall, Cyberjaya. Here comes Sri Lanka, looking for point number 3. And a foul there on Fernando. One foul. So that will add to their foul tally. Currently stands at 3 for Mongolia and 2 for Sri Lanka. Shihan tries to find Kaldin. Lost the ball to Mongolia. Here's Usukbaya. Great dribbling and a point scored by Usukbaya. 9-2 for Mongolia. Now what can Sri Lanka do now? Looking for a quick response. Missing the target there. Disura. Usukbaya picks the ball. A long throw towards Sarabjam. And here comes Sarabjam. Great dribbling there, but lost the ball. Well picked up by Fernando. And Abdul with the attempt. Still couldn't find the target. Usukbaya, number 8 for Mongolia. Sarabjam. Great footwork. Unfortunately, final execution left much to be desired. And here comes Sri Lanka with the attempt by Disura. Couldn't quite move from point number 2 for Sri Lanka. Coming to the halfway line is still 9-2 in favor of Mongolia. Sarabjam here, number 5. A good pass there towards Virmet Lakva, and a long throw from Usukbaya beyond the arch, hoping to find 2 points. 2 shot, the attempt by Kaldin. Usukbaya lost possession. Here's Disura, number 2 for Sri Lanka. Abdul Galdin with the latest attempt from Sri Lanka. Still stuck at 9-2 in favor of Mongolia. Yes, Hakim, number 3 for Sri Lanka. A long throw. 12 seconds over. Match continuing on with Sarafjan here for Mongolia. Good dribble by Sarafjan. The whistle has gone from the referee. It will be Mongolia's ball. And number 8 is back onto the court. Perenlijam Usuk Bayar, the lanky Usuk Bayar, expected to be using his height advantage to find the points for Mongolia. 2 pointers there for Mongolia. It's 11-2. Good response from Shehan of Fernando. Finally moving from point number 2, but still trading 8 points behind Mongolia here. 11-3 for Mongolia over Sri Lanka, and they will have this free throw to be taken by Usuk Bayar. Perenlijam. Precision nicely done by Usuk Bayar. It's 12-3 in favor of Mongolia. Here comes Sri Lanka with Abdul Ziyad. Couldn't find the basket. Possession back to Mongolia. With number 7 here, Azaya. Baktuyak Sarafjam. Nice turn there from Sarafjam. Well done. To get another point for Mongolia is 13-3. A healthy 10-point leads over Sri Lanka. Currently, with about 3 minutes and 46 seconds remaining on the clock. 13-3. Mongolia looks to wrap things up here. First to 21. Or at 10 minutes duration between the two teams here, Mongolia and Sri Lanka. Back onto the court now. Second match this afternoon. Mongolia, Sri Lanka. Right after this, be sure to join us. China will be taking on Malaysia in Women Pool A, followed by Mongolia and Kazakhstan in Women Pool B. Tussling for the ball on the floor. It is Mongolia with Sarafjan with another long throw. Looks for 2 pointers there. Azaya. When a pass just couldn't picked up by Sarafjan. But Hakim here making the effort for Sri Lanka. It will be Mongolia. Will it be? Yes! 2 pointers from Virman Lakva. To add to the tallies, 15-3 is looking good for Mongolia currently. Virmat to Sarafjan. Virmat. And another 2 pointers. And this time is a Bakyuak Azaya. 17-3. It's all coming in nicely for Mongolia, and Hakim Ziyad with another point for Sri Lanka. Sarafjan, good pass there towards Virmat, and here comes Azaya. 12 seconds has gone. Virmat once more the effort from the number 3. A quick pass towards the back, hoping to find Azaya, and the ball has gone out. And it's back to Sri Lanka. 13 points deficit between them and Mongolia. Here comes Hakim. Hakim making the effort and finding the hook from Abdul Hakim Ziyad. 5-17. Mongolia. Number 8, Usuk Bayar. 12 seconds up before Usuk Bayar could make the effort, or rather could make the shot. Still 17-5, a good lead for Mongolia.
score, boys.
Discussion here between the two referees.
5 points.
As we take a look at the clock, 2 minutes remaining. White ball. A foul there from Sri Lanka. Stands at 5 currently. 5 fouls for Sri Lanka and 4 for Mongolia. And the ball has been given to Mongolia. Here's Usukbaya with another opportunity. Was able to find the basket there. Usukbaya. 18-5. And a long throw there from Sri Lanka. Ziyad hoping to find 2 points for Sri Lanka. It is Sarafjam. Just couldn't find the basket. Back to Hakim of Sri Lanka. Hakim, good run here.
Block shot right in by Hankin.
Just a bit unlucky there, Hakim. And the ball is back with Mongolia. Avermat and Usukbaya. Good combination there with Avermat to find another point. Is 19-5. Just another 2 points to wrap things up for Mongolia. Will it be delivered here by Sarafjam? Sarafjam towards Lakva. Just a bit unlucky there, Lakva. 19-5, a minute remaining on the clock here. 2 points for Mongolia now, and it's all over. Abdul Hakim Ziyad. Here's Abdul Hakim. Another point. Takes the tally to 6-19. And Mongolia with Azaya. Azaya, that's it. Another 1 more point for Mongolia. For a good day at the office. 26 currently, with about 39 seconds remaining. Another timeout as we await for the resumption of this match between the two teams in Pool B, Mongolia and Sri Lanka. So back onto the court. Sri Lanka gave all their best. The 4 players, Fernando, Kaldin, Ziyad and also Disura, against the mighty Mongolians. Azaya, and that's it. Sarafjam to wrap things up for Mongolia. Nicely done from the number 5, Eklinoor Sarafjam. 21-6, the win over Sri Lanka.
Get things done in their first game to claim the first W in their campaign for this year. We're going to go on the next match with the women's game between China and Malaysia.
0 Harbin Williams-Tom.
And up next will be the defending champion, New Zealand. Being called upon to the main court now. New Zealand with the 4 players.
Number 15, Thomas Wampi Webley. Their opponent for
Roy
this evening from
Eruera, Mitchell Downs,
number 1,
Shalom Broughton, Marvin Williamson, and Thomas Webley.
number 2, Rob Nayaka.
And Sri Lanka,
Wearing jersey number 3, Aidil
Shehan,
Azizia.
Fernando, number 1, Abdul Rahman Kaldin, number 2, Disura Ratnayaka, and number 3, Adil Hakim Ziyad. Back onto the court for the second time this afternoon after their match against Mongolia, which they lost 6-21. So second time for Sri Lanka in action. It will be the first time for the defending champion, William Downs, Webley, Broughton and Guns. Number 0 there is a William Gunn.
Of the haka for the New Zealand team.
And the haka that will be presented by New Zealand. special presentation
Ready to
of the
pause here.
world famous New Zealand haka,
Cyber Giant.
the tribal haka.
That is the iconic haka from New Zealand. Right before their
The
opponent
iconic
from
haka
Sri Lanka.
to start off any
And
duel or
point toss
battle
will decide the possession
on any
will
court.
begin in the hands of New Zealand.
Just what we needed before this match begin between New Zealand and Sri Lanka, the defending champion who last year defeated China
Here we
in
go.
the final. Williams done.
The first match for the defending champion.
Number 0, number 10 for them is a Dance, and Dance with the
First
first
match
point.
for Roy Tan.
Mitchell Roy Dance, and Sri Lanka with the Disura here with Abdul, number 1. Looks for their first point. Disura, shot clock violation, and Dance gets the ball, takes it to the hoop. Second point for Dance,
For his second bucket.
making it look oh so easy. Mitchell Roy Dance. Let's see the response from Sri Lanka. Number 1, Abdul Rahman Kaldeen. And Sri Lanka with a shot from Disura. Couldn't find a basket. William Dance once more to Dance. Mitchell Roy Dance.
Mitchell Roy Tan.
3 in a row for that man Dance. Number 10 for New Zealand. A long throw, the effort from Dance. Couldn't find a target. But they have Broughton here. Unable to keep the ball in play. 14 Broughton in replaced by Webley, and Sri Lanka has possession and trails 0-3 to New Zealand. Disura for Sri Lanka, and Abdul Rahman almost getting the opportunity there. The time's up for him.
Shot clock violation.
Shot clock
Against
violation,
Sri Lanka.
so ball's given to New Zealand. William Dance. This is Dance, Michelle Roy Dance. William Dance with a shot, and Webley.
Point for Thomas Whibley.
Thomas Webley finding the target for point number 4, New Zealand. Shehan, and here comes Abdul
Out of
Rahman.
bounds for Thomas.
Good interception from Thomas Webley. Tough battle here for Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka from Thomas Plumpet Webley. Point number 5. 5-0 in favor of New Zealand. William Dance. Michelle Roy Dance. Dan takes the ball. And foul spotted by the referee. Possession back to New Zealand. Michelle Roy Dance. Webley easily the tallest player on the court, and Broughton make no mistake, finding point number 6 for New Zealand. Michelle Roy Dance once more dancing on the court here.
Offensive foul call against New Zealand.
A foul there against New Zealand. And possession given to Sri Lanka. Hakim with a strike, almost finding the basket. There you have it. First point. Adil Hakim Ziyad. 1-6, and Webley. A quick response from New Zealand through Webley, finding the basket. 7-1. Dance with a long shot. Sri Lanka, here they come. Oh, good shot there from Fernando. Shehan Fernando. And Dance almost finding the target there, making it look so easy. Michelle Roy Dance from New Zealand. 7 minutes plus remaining on the clock here. 7-2 the lead for New Zealand over Sri Lanka. Adil Hakim. Abdul Rahman. Back to Hakim. Hakim with a shot. Picked up here by Webley. Wasting no time here. Here comes New Zealand once more. Broughton.
TV timeout for the first time here for this game. New Zealand 7 points against Sri Lanka 2.
With the New Zealand in the
Now
lead,
watching
7-2.
the champion playing on the main court. The next game will be the women's game between China and Philippines.
And another reminder that the next match after this will be
the women's game once again
between the China and Philippines in women pool A.
From Australia going
And Australia will be taking on
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan in women pool B. So the free throw here is for Shalom Broughton of New Zealand to add to its tally. It's 8-2 currently.
Good for Shalom Broughton.
Shehan Fernando. Couldn't quite finding the basket there, Shehan Fernando, but keeps possession. Hakim beyond the arch and 2 pointers there from Hakim. 4 points are behind New Zealand. William John, Webley making it look so easy. Point number 9 for New Zealand. Sri Lanka well blocked by Webley. Broughton hitting the A ball in the process of trying to pass the ball to his mate. Sri Lanka's ball here with Hakim. Abdul Rahman, Ziyad, number 1. Almost finding the basket there. Picked up by Dance. This is Dance. Dance the man. A long pass towards Broughton. Broughton looks for 2 pointers. And the ball has gone out. It will be New Zealand's ball. Possession for them. Michelle Roy Dance.
Point score for Mitchell Roy.
Finding the basket. Point number 10. Courtesy of Mr. Michelle Roy Dance. And Sri Lanka with the attempt from Hakim. Well picked up by Broughton. Takes it beyond the arc. Once more Broughton. Nicely done.
Shalom Broughton.
From the big man Shalom Broughton. 11-4 the lead for New Zealand. Here comes Hakim for Sri Lanka. No basket. Back to New Zealand. Dance. Despite the challenge from Hakim, able to find the target. 12-4.
One more time.
Once more Dance racking up the point here. 13-4 in the lead over Sri Lanka. Disura, long pass. But no teammate of his able to receive the ball. And it's back to Sri Lanka possession for them with Hakim. Shot clock violation. 12 seconds over. Back to New Zealand. William Dance. 0 and Dance with a distance. Webley here making no mistake. Under the hoop. Finding point number 14 for New Zealand. 10 points. The lead over Sri Lanka. William Dance. What a strike. What a shot. Marvin William Dance. 2 pointers from William Dance. 16-4. Once more. Rebounded off the board. And it's back to Sri Lanka, but the referee spotted a foul there.
Timeout called by Sri Lanka to stop the game clock at 4 minutes.
Sri Lanka timeout.
The defending champion with 16
A look at
points.
the scoreboard. Currently New Zealand 16, Sri Lanka 4. With just over 4 minutes remaining on the clock here. It's all looking good as we take a look at this shot by Thomas Webley. Finding the basket for New Zealand. Easily the tallest player on the court. for the Kiwis. Shehan Fernando here, Sri Lanka. Abdul Rahman. Not quite finding the target. And it's back to New Zealand.
And another TV timeout here for the second time.
Another TV timeout.
Score remains the same. New Zealand with 16, Sri Lanka 4. You're now joined here with me on day number 1 of the FIFA
Still
3x3
12 points the
Asian
differences between
2019.
the two teams here. New Zealand, the defending champion. Last year they defeated China in the final. And New Zealand girls last year emerged as the runners-up after losing to China as well in the final. So two nations contested the final in both boys and girls categories.
Back 1 point score for Geelong Broughton.
Broughton with another point for New Zealand. Sri Lanka with the attempt from Fernando. Well blocked. Here's Dance. Dance keeping possession. And Dance finding the basket. 18-4. Just another 3 points for New Zealand to wrap things up here. Broughton, Webley. And lost the ball now to Sri Lanka. Fernando with the effort. Foul by number 3, the Adil Hakim on Dance. So possession has been given to New Zealand. William Dance, 0. Goes to the hoop. And another foul spotted by referee. Foul tally now 5 for Sri Lanka. And just 1 from New Zealand. Just over 3 minutes remaining. It's William Dance with Broughton.
Right here by Geelong Broughton.
Nicely done by Broughton. Point number 19. Just 2 more points. Webley here will be providing point number 20. 24 in favor of New Zealand. It's going to be so easy for New Zealand, but Disura has an attempt here for Sri Lanka. Shot clock violation. And possession has been given back to New Zealand. Here's the opportunity for them. With Dance. Broughton! Nicely done.
Points. Last back is made by
Good play at the office for New Zealand.
21-4.
An easy win over Sri Lanka for their first match in Pool B.